we're going back to India in this next op-ed piece, and more disturbing and alarming behaviour that literally defies belief in this modern day, but is indicative of the problems many people face, not just in the Western world. Some of our so-called problems pale into insignificance compared to many other regions of the planet. But this involves working women and menstruation have emerged in India and a big problem in recent months. Now, periods, female cycle, has long been a taboo in India for many years, and menstruating women are believed to be impure and are still excluded from social and also religious events. And in recent years, these archaic as I think I'd have a few more descriptions. Archaic ideas have been increasingly challenged, especially by urban educated women. But two recent reports show that India has a very problematic relationship with menstruation continues. And a vast majority of women, especially those in poor families with no agency and no education, are being forced to make choices that have long-term and irreversible impacts on their health and also their lives. Now, the first comes from the western state of Maharashtra, where it's been revealed by the Indian media that thousands of young women have undergone surgical procedures to remove their wombs in the past 3 years. And in a substantial number of cases, they have only done this so they can get work, mainly as sugarcane harvesters. Cutting out your womb to get a job. Oh dear. And every year, tens of thousands of poor families from Bid, Osmanabad, Sangli and Solapur districts migrate to more affluent western districts of the state, known as the Sugar Belt, so they can work for 6 months as cutters in the sugarcane fields. Now, once there, they are at the mercy of greedy contractors who use every opportunity to exploit them. And to begin with, they are reluctant to hire women because cane cutting is hard work and women may miss a day or two of work during their periods. And if they do miss a day's work, they have to pay a penalty. Not only do they lose their pay, they also pay a penalty. And the issue was raised last month in the State Assembly by legislator Neelam Gorhe. Now, the Health Minister of Maharashtra, Eknath Shinde, admitted that there have been 4,605 hysterectomies just in the Bid district in the past 3 years alone. 1,500 per year. And Mr. Dulap from the BBC, who visited the Vanjarwadi village in the Bid district, says from October to March every year, 80% of the villagers migrate to work in the sugarcane fields. And they reported that half the women in the village have had hysterectomies. Most are under the age of 40, and some of them are still in their 20s. The Kalimar programming of sacrifice lives on in India to this day. Removing body parts just to get a job. Really? Where's the rest of the world on this? Where's the UN? And why are we allowing this shit to take place? Oh, it doesn't matter, it's in another country. Well, actually it does. All lives matter. Maybe Mr. Trump should boycott India, not Iran, until they correct their human rights issues, and any other country that cuts women up in this manner. There's a novel common sense idea. Oh my. That would tip about 50% of the planet upside down. Common sense.